Hello, my sax playing friend Alexander here from Saxophone Masterclass. If you're confused about those side keys, what to do with your palms, what to do with those side key fingerings on the saxophone, whether it's this area or whether it's this area, which is called the palm keys, then this lesson is for you. I'm going to show you exactly what those fingerings mean, what each of them do, and I'm also going to show you exactly what mistakes to avoid when it comes to these side keys and palm keys on the saxophone. Now, if you want to download the fingerings for every note on the saxophone, including those low notes, those high notes, all of these side keys, I have a free fingering chart you can get at saxophonemasterclass.com/fingerings, and there's also a link in the description of this video as well as in the comment section of this video. So go ahead and download that. That's going to really help with following along to this lesson. So here we go. I'm going to show you exactly what to do with your right hand on the saxophone. So with our right hand, we have these three keys that we're pressing here. And I'm going to show you exactly what each of them mean. This bottom one here is what we call the side B flat. So in order to play that side B flat, we play A in the left hand, which is those first two fingers. And then we play this bottom side key here, and that makes a B flat note. Let me show you what it sounds like. So that's called side B flat. This next one is called side C, and in order to play that, we just play the first finger in the left hand, and then we play that key here, and that makes a side C note. Now there's a third side key that I'm going to show you, but I want to show you the palm key fingerings first, which is the ones up here at the top of the saxophone. If you're enjoying this video so far, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and I put up videos every single week on YouTube. So when you're playing the palm key fingerings, you want to make sure you're first of all pressing this octave key on the back, because these palm key fingerings will not work unless you're pressing the octave key, because these palm key fingerings are the high notes on the saxophone. So this palm key fingering here, which is the one closest to you, is called the high D, or the palm key D, and you want to make sure you're pressing the octave key, and all you have to do is press that key and the octave key to make a palm key D fingering, and it sounds like this. So that's one of the highest notes you can play on the sax, and the best way to get into that is to go from C sharp, which is just the octave key with no fingers, which is C sharp, and then go from C sharp into D. Now, if you're a beginner, that's going to be really hard to play, so don't rush into those high note fingerings quite yet. Check out one of my other lessons on one of the first scales you should learn on the saxophone, which is in the middle range of the sax. I'm going to link to that at the end of this lesson. Now we're going to get into the next note, which is this second key in the palm key area, and that's called D sharp or E flat. So again, we're pressing the octave key, we're pressing that palm key D, and then we're pressing the palm key D sharp or E flat, and it sounds like this. And now we're going to go into this top side key, which is the palm key E. And the way you play that is you play palm key D sharp, and then you press on this top side key here with the octave key to play a high E. And then finally, with all of those keys pressed down, D, D sharp or E flat, and this side E here, with the octave key, we press the final palm key, which is the one furthest away from you, with our middle finger. So we have three of those palm keys pressed down at the same time, and that top side key, and we play them all together with the octave key to play a high F. And that's what all of those side keys and palm keys do on the saxophone. If you really like this lesson, please let me know, like the video, subscribe for weekly videos, and comment below if you found this helpful as well. I really appreciate it. If you want to get more information on the different notes on the saxophone, especially what you do with those pinky fingers, check out my other video where I show you exactly what all of those notes are in the pinky fingers on the saxophone. I'm going to link to it now at the end of this lesson. Alright my friend, I really hope you enjoyed this lesson. Again, if you want to get all the fingerings for the saxophone, go to saxophonemasterclass.com/fingerings and I'll give you a free fingering chart for every single note on the sax, including all the alternative fingerings. You can print it off and you can start using it when you're learning your favorite songs or when you're learning new scales. And if you want to learn songs step by step or scales step by step, please go ahead and subscribe and check out my other lessons on all the different songs that I have, all the different scales that I have, as well as all the different techniques that I teach on the saxophone. They're all completely free and I put out lessons every single week. Alright my friend, until next time, have a great week and happy playing.